Okay, now I'm going to go over the geometry word problems on page 29 and 30. So on page 29, the first problem says, the length of a rectangle is 5 centimeters less than 3 times the width. So whenever I see rectangle problems, I like to draw a rectangle. Now the width is W, the length is 5 centimeters less than 3 times the width. So less than means start with 3 times the width and subtract 5. Now I like to draw the dimensions all around in case they're talking about perimeter, because perimeter would be adding all of these together. And it is a perimeter problem. It says, if the perimeter of the rectangle is 46, find the dimensions of the rectangle. Well, we know the perimeter is 46, and we know we get the perimeter by adding 3W plus W is 4W, plus 3W is 7W, plus W is 8W. So 6 plus 2, 8W minus 10. Now, you could get your equation that way. That's the way I like to do it. You could have written 3W minus 5 plus 3W minus 5 plus W equals 46. And say 3W plus 3W, 6, 7, 8, and negative 5 plus negative 5 is negative 10, and you would have gotten the same equation just a little bit differently. Okay? Now, the last final way you could have done it is say, you know perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So 46 equals 2 times 3W minus 5 plus 2W. This will also give you this equation. So however you do it, it's fine. I'm going to add 10 to both sides. That goes away. I get 8W equals 56. Divide by 8, divide by 8, W equals 7. So if W equals 7, 3 times 7 minus 5 is the length. 21 minus 5 is 16. So the answer is 16 by 7. Now, if you label your work this way, you can put your answers there. If you defined your variables using words, then you could define your answer that way too. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is just like that, so I'm going to skip number 2. We're going to do number 3. Now number 3 is an angle problem, and it says one angle is 30 less than twice another angle. The 2 angles are supplementary. Find the measures of both angles. Well, as soon as I hear the 2 angles are supplementary, I write angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180, because I know that to be true. I don't know what angle 1 is, I don't know what angle 2 is, but I do know what the total is. So I set up a chart, okay? The total is 180. Angle 1, I don't know what it is, so I'm going to say X. But I know the other angle is 30 less than twice the first. Well, twice the first is 2x, 30 less is minus 30. If I add my 1x plus 2x, I get 3x minus 30 equals 180, and that's my equation. So here, notice, we know angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180. That's going to be our equation. We don't know what angle 1 and angle 2 are. So we have to read the problem to learn the relationship. We know that angle 2 is 30 less than twice angle 1. If angle 1 is x, twice angle 1 is 2x, 30 less than that is minus 30. If I add 1x plus 2x, I get 3x. 0 plus negative 30 is negative 30. This is my equation. I'm going to add 30 to both sides. I get 3x equals 210. Divide by 3, x equals 70. So if this is 70 degrees, 2 times 70 is 140, minus 30 is 110. I can check and make sure this adds up to 180. It does, and I'm done. Okay, so that is number 3. Now, we'll do number 4. Number 4 says, the measures of the angles of a certain triangle are consecutive even integers. Okay, well, I know that the angles of a triangle, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3, there's 3 angles, they add up to 180. Okay, I don't know what angle 1 is, I don't know what angle 2 is, I don't know what angle 3 is, but I know when you add them together, they equal 180. I don't know what my first angle is, but I know the next angle is a consecutive even integer, which means it must be x plus 2, and the next one is also a consecutive even integer, so it's x plus 4. So this becomes 3x plus 6 equals 180. Subtract 6. 3x equals 174. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals 58. 58 plus 2 equals 60. 58 plus 4 equals 62. That's 10, carry the 1, that equals 180. It works. Label these as degrees. Okay, so that's number 4. Okay, let's look at number 5. So number 5 says, one angle is 30 less than 3 times another angle. The 2 angles are complementary. Well, I know complementary angles means angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 90. Don't know angle 1, don't know angle 2, but I know the total equals 90. Angle 1 is x, and it says one angle is 30 less than 3 times another. So 3 times this minus 30. Add them together, I get 4x minus 30 equals 90. Add 30, add 30. 4x equals 120. Divide by 4, x equals 30. So if this is 30, this is 3 times 30, which is 90, minus 30 is 60. 30 plus 60 equals 90, so it works. Okay? Now, let's turn the page and let's do number 6. Now, number 6 says, one of the congruent angles of an isosceles triangle measures 37. Okay, I know that an isosceles triangle means 2 sides and 2 base angles are congruent. So if one is 37, that means the other has to be 37. I don't know what the third one is, but I do know angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. So in this case, 37 plus 37 plus x equals 180. So x plus 74 equals 180. Subtract 74, subtract 74. X equals 106 degrees. So my third angle is 106. Okay, now let's look at number 7. Number 7 says, one of the angles of a triangle measures 53 degrees. So let me draw my triangle. One measure is 53 degrees. Another angle is 37 degrees. What is the measure of the third? Okay, so this is pretty simple, and I know that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. So x plus 90 equals 180 minus 90 minus 90. X equals 90. So my third angle must equal 90 degrees. Okay, now, number 8. We have another triangle, and it says one angle of a triangle is twice another. Okay, well, if this is x, this is 2x. The third angle is 30 degrees. Okay, so now I'm just going to add angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 and make it equal to 180. So x plus 2x plus 30 equals 180. 3x plus 30 equals 180. Minus 30, minus 30. 3x equals 150. divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 50. So if x is 50, 2x is 100. Okay? Now, the last one, number 9, is also a triangle. So again, I draw a triangle, and I know angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is going to equal 180. And it says one angle is 5 less than twice the other. Well, one is x, twice the other minus 5 is the second one, and the third one is 35. I know angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. So 3x plus 30 equals 180, minus 30, minus 30. 3x equals 150, divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 50. So if this is 50, this is 2 times 50, which is 100, minus 5 is 95. And my three angles are 35, 50, 95.